Hello, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. Today we're reacting to RWBY Fairy Tales episode 6. I think this is the last episode of Fairy Tales, but I'm not sure. I saw like the original Twitter post, like the episode list, and I think the Warrior in the Woods was the last one that was listed. So I don't know if there's gonna be more after this or not, or what's up with that. But yeah, this is the Warrior in the Woods. I think this is honestly the fairy tale I remember the most about. So I'm excited for that, I guess. Silver-eyed lore, I guess. Last time we had the Salem, what was it called? The Girl in the Tower. The Salem backstory fairy tale. I'm really stuffed up. I don't know what it is. Sorry, but I think it was really cool how like they added like the really ominous like Ozpin stuff at the end. Like that was really cool, and like the fact that like either he had to draw the thing of Salem or Salem drew the thing of herself. I didn't think about the fact that Salem could have drawn it too, but I think it would make more sense if it was Ozpin. But at the same time, it would make sense for it to be Salem because the thing in the fairy tale was that the girl made her own fairy tale. So like that would make a little bit more sense, I guess. I don't know, but I do think it would have been good as like a finale to fairy tales. So like it feels kind of weird to end with Warrior in the Woods when like the girl in the tower had like that like really cool like Ozpin thing that like looked like it was a finale thing. Basically that's what it felt like, but it's not the finale. We still have the Warrior in the Woods. Now know if there's gonna be any more other fairy tales, but we'll see. So yeah, I guess let's just get into it in 3, 2, 1.
Today's show is brought to you by
Eddie. We love seeing Eddie.
Protect your sensitive data with an extra layer of security at expressvpn.com/rooster.
All right, girls.
I think this is the only one we didn't see in the.
Okay, I mean it.
Okay, Daddy.
Wait, what? That's that RWBY? What I was gonna say is I think this is the only fairy tale we actually didn't get to see in the trailer.
Taiyang, I promise you, it is filled with monsters and fighting.
Yes.
Are we going to get to see Baby RWBY and Baby Yang?
A long time ago.
No, I don't think so. But
surrounded by an enormous forest, a village that had been safe from the creatures of Grimm.
see, the other 4 episodes would have been good if they had like added stuff like this.
So long that the villagers believed that their forest had been charmed and would keep the monsters at bay so long as no one entered it.
Someone's probably gonna say it, but I doubt this is related to Taiyang. Or maybe maybe it is, but maybe it's like something Taiyang had heard, like a fairy tale from like his, what was passed down in his family.
The people became complacent.
Complacent?
Oh, careless.
Oh.
Also cool, like he's the one narrating. Yay, Grimm. Love that. Then Warrior comes in.
Go home.
Ooh, like they like shaded her eyes.
You never saw me.
Wait. Thank you.
When the boy made it back to his village,
Okay.
no one
Yeah, cool.
the warrior who had saved him. But he described the terrible monster he had narrowly escaped. Those who believed him took his safe return as proof that the woods protected them. Everyone continued living.
Yeah,
exactly as they
cool
had.
and all.
Everyone
And you started making more stuff to bring to the hunter, right? For some reason it looks a little bit like RWBY, but there's like the hood and stuff, you know? What it reminds me actually of is, I forget the girl's name, but the main girl from Red Hood. It's like a manga that Shonen Jump axed.
You remember me?
I remember everyone I've saved. And everyone I didn't. I told you not to come back.
I had to find you, to bring you this.
I'll take it.
Like, why is this like Taiyang and Raven? Like, am I the only one?
Enter the woods. You're on your own.
Oh, now he's older. Okay, I don't like the haircut, but okay. Now he's trained. Sorry, now he's trained to be a warrior. That was once again the warrior, right?
I knew you'd still come to my rescue. Thank you.
I told you I wouldn't save you this time. Why do you keep coming
But
back?
you did, so.
I have a question for you.
Go ahead and ask. I don't promise an answer.
Why? Why do you live in the woods alone? Why do you risk your life to save strangers?
Because she's a
Why
silver-eyed
do you protect
warrior.
the village? Why?
That's 5 questions. But they all have the same answer. I live here alone.
Oh, you see, like, it's like gray around her eye, where her eyes should be.
And as a general rule, I don't like people.
She reminds me of Marceline from Adventure Time.
Ago,
I think that was her name.
family, everyone I've ever known is dead. And if there are other survivors like me, they're scattered all over Remnant.
Yep.
Killed by the Grim?
No.
Murdered by other people.
Oh. But then why do you protect others?
Good question.
Because no one else will. And because some people are good, like you.
I just realized she's a hentai protagonist. Sorry.
Why do you keep coming back to the woods?
You've spent all these years looking after us. I thought maybe it would be nice if someone looked after you for a change.
Well, don't come back.
Oh, she's smiling. That's good.
Of course, he would come back, but not for another year. The villagers wondered why the monsters had returned, but the young boy, now a young man, he knew that they had never left. That until now, the village had been protected by
Yeah, something happened
a
too.
warrior. And on the appointed day of his annual visit, he fought tirelessly to
Oh,
find
cool.
the
Like it's like his aura, right?
was nowhere to be found. The woods would become too dangerous without their guardian. But the young man was going to do his best to protect the village in her place. And finally, tell others of her story so they would always know who they had to thank for the many years of good days that they'd enjoyed.
Yeah, and that's how they got passed down, I guess.
Did you keep going back there year after year?
Because that's what I could do. Because no one else would. Because I fell for her.
Of course, yeah.
The moment I
But
saw her silver eyes.
yep, the silver eyes, yeah. Ruby,
What's wrong, Daddy?
Oh, it's nothing, baby. Do you want to hear another story?
there's lore here. There's lore here.
One was perfect.
Hey,
What did she say?
Nope. That one was perfect.
hey, there is.
Cool. So like basically, it's like a mini Taiyang wait. It's basically Raven and Summer combined. So, like, am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong. And obviously, the guy had blonde hair, blue eyes. I mean, I that's me too. And Taiyang has blonde hair, blue eyes. I don't think it's the same person, but like it's the same thing or whatever. Obviously, but I think it could be something like with John, where it's like, oh yeah, that was like my great grandfather or whatever, and that's, I don't know, what am I saying? Like that's a story that my family has passed down or something like that. Like, wait, he's reading out of a book though, right? Yeah, he's reading out of the fairy tales book. So like I like to imagine like in like the RWBY canon, like they're like that's like an actual book. You like go to your Barnes and Nobles and like buy the fairy tale book. I think that's funny. Okay, so I'm recording this bit after, that's why the lights are different. I recorded a reaction to Demon Slayer. But two things, but like if this book like is canon in the RWBY universe and like it can be sold at like your Barnes and Noble and stuff, then like maybe Ozpin has like the exclusive edition or something. But like, isn't there's drawings of Salem before and after the Grim Goose. So like in the book. So like I imagine that like when people find out about Salem, they're gonna be like, oh, the person in that fairy tale book, I wonder. So like that's interesting. I wonder if like that actually is, if this is canon or not. Because like if it's just a drawing of Salem in every fairy tale book, like I think that's interesting. And like Ruby and Yang, like I think are they sharing a bed? I don't know, but like they're cute. It's cute. I like it. Is it really interesting they had Taiyang what's the word, like voice, like, or narrate this episode, but like given that it was like it kind of fit, you know, especially with Ruby, like the silver eyes, you know. About the actual fairy tale, it was okay. Like the woman, the warrior, yeah, the warrior in the woods. The warrior reminds me of several things. I think her name was Marceline from Adventure Time, the black-haired vampire lady. I never watched Adventure Time seriously, so like I don't remember really. With the hair, a hentai protagonist. Sorry, I had to say it. Yeah, but also just like a combination of Summer and Raven. I think that's interesting. I don't know why it didn't click in my head, but obviously Taiyang is remembering Summer and thinking about losing Summer, just like the kid lost the war in the woods, basically. I don't know, because I feel like this one could be true if it's like, yeah, like Taiyang's family passed it down or something like that. But I don't know, really. But yeah, obviously the warrior ended up dying by, was it Grimm or was it humans? We don't know. But yeah, and he kept getting older and older. And he got stronger too, and that's cool and all. But yeah, it's a cool fairy tale. I like it. Not much else to say besides like the Taiyang, Ruby Yang stuff at the end. I think this was a good finale one too, if this was the finale. But like I still feel like the Austin one should have been the finale, you know? But it's fine, you know? Because I know there is also some more fairy tales they could animate, as well as ones that I don't even think are in the book, like the girl who fell through the world. So I don't know, but it was a cool fairy tale. Yeah. This has been RWBY Fairy Tales episode 6. I'll see you guys next time, and bye.